And this cute little thing here is the Olsa Tools Bolt Head Size Finder. This is part number 1753 from Olsa Tools, sells for between 12 and 13 bucks. And what it is a steel, kind of a scissor mechanism with a little slider that allows you to drop any hex shape in here within reason, and it will give you the size in either SAE or metric. You can see this one is in between 13 and 12, not quite either, so most likely it is a fractional inch size, and it turns out it's 1/2 inch. You can use this instead of the way I usually did things, you know, where you might take a bolt or a nut and grab a socket rail and then start moving it through, and then you look it up and see what it is. Sure, you can do that, or you can get your old adjustable wrench that might have metric, or, well, that's my only choice on this one. Drop a bolt in there and then try to read it to see if you wanted. You know, I know a lot of you could probably look at it and guess. So is this an 11? 11? What's an 11? Well, if I go over here on the SAE side and look, an 11 is about a 7/16. The range on this is about 25 millimeters down to 8 millimeters on the metric side, and 1 inch down to about 5/16 of an inch on the SAE or fractional. As far as the simplicity of use, yeah, real easy. You can grab a nut or a bolt head, drop it in there, cinch it up, and then read it. In this case, this looks like, yep, a 14. 14s are pretty common on oil pans as well, or I mean oil plugs, so there's a 14. That's sometimes, I've seen 14s, 15s. If you are unsure, like this one looks like a 19, maybe, or is this a half? I mean, excuse me, a 3/4, or maybe it's a funny bolt because it's a little bit off on both. You can see that. So sometimes there are those bolts you're just not sure about. You go back and forth. I'm going to call this one a 19. I think that's what it is. That's the Olsa Tools Bolt Head Size Finder. I like Olsa. They're expanding kind of the tools that they sell into some neat little niches. And I've got a couple others of theirs I'll be showing you. But I thought I'd start with this Bolt Head Size Finder in case you hadn't seen one before. There it is.